Everyone thinks immense wealth is built on grand, public gestures. They're wrong. Often, it begins in the shadow. The story of the Rothschild dynasty isn't one of inherited titles or vast landholdings, but of an unprecedented financial architecture erected from the humblest of beginnings. It's a testament to strategic vision, ironclad trust, and an uncanny ability to navigate the turbulent waters of European politics and finance. It began in the late 18th century in the Jewish ghetto of Frankfurt, Germany. Mayer Amschel Rothschild, the family patriarch, started as a coin and antique dealer. His small shop became a hub for exchanging currencies and brokering deals, laying the groundwork for a financial network that would soon span a continent. Mayer Amschel understood a fundamental truth: information was power, especially in finance. He cultivated relationships with royalty and nobility, notably Landgrave William Roman IX of Hesse-Kassel, who entrusted Rothschild with managing his fortune during the Napoleonic Wars. This initial trust proved pivotal. He then deployed a revolutionary strategy, sending his 5 sons to establish branches in key European financial centers. Amschel stayed in Frankfurt. Nathan went to London, Salomon to Vienna, Karl to Naples, and James to Paris. This unprecedented decentralization created a private, multinational bank. Their network was faster and more reliable than any government's. They used carrier pigeons, private couriers, and coded messages to transmit vital market and political intelligence across borders, often days ahead of official channels. This gave them an unparalleled edge in bond markets and wartime financing. A famous example of this advantage came after the Battle of Waterloo in 1815. Nathan Rothschild in London received news of Wellington's victory a full day before the British government. This early intelligence allowed him to make strategic moves in the bond market, accumulating immense profits. The Rothschilds became the principal financiers of European governments. They funded wars, supported monarchies, and underwrote massive infrastructure projects like railways. This wasn't merely about lending money, it was about shaping the continent's economic and political landscape. Crucially, they operated as a single, unified entity despite their geographic spread. Family members, bound by strict patriarchal rules and intermarriage, maintained absolute loyalty and cohesion. This internal trust was the bedrock of their external financial power, preventing internal competition. Their strict adherence to discretion and privacy also helped. The Rothschilds rarely sought public attention, preferring to conduct their business behind closed doors. This discretion, combined with their vast capital, allowed them to influence markets without fanfare. Over generations, the family diversified its interests beyond traditional banking. They invested in mining, energy, and even wine production, expanding their influence and maintaining their wealth through various economic cycles. The empire adapted, but its core principles remained. Today, while less overtly visible than in their heyday, the Rothschild name endures as a symbol of enduring financial power. Their legacy demonstrates how a meticulously planned, privately managed network, built on trust and strategic information, can transform a modest enterprise into an empire spanning centuries. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Discover more stories of enduring fortunes and the economic forces that shape them by hitting the subscribe button. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research.